Hello guys, now this is the Camon 15 Premier, and from the intro you know it has a pop-up front-facing camera. Now let's unbox this device. So in the box you have a SIM removal tool, a TPU case, and a warranty card. For the first time in a long time there seems to be no screen protector in the box. Now here's the Camon 15. Let's take out the stickers. Wow, this phone is beautiful. You get a 10 watts charger, an earpiece, and a micro USB cable. Putting the phone in the case, I noticed the top right corner comes off easily. It doesn't feel snug, and that's because it has a cutout for the front-facing camera. Beauty aside, this phone feels durable. I have dropped it a couple of times and there's no scratch or dents on this phone. Having a plastic tray has its advantages, trust me, I know. Now at the front of this device, you have a 6.6-inch IPS display with small bezels. The display of the Camon 15 Premier has been improved. It comes with a 1080p display this time around. At the left side of the device, you have a dual SIM tray and a memory card slot. At the right side, you have the volume and power buttons. At the bottom, you have the mono speaker, a micro USB port, a mic, and a 3.5mm audio jack. At the top, you have a motorized pop-up front-facing camera. It's a 32-megapixel camera, and I'll be testing it out in this video, so stay with me and subscribe if you haven't. The pop-up mechanism is strong, and I know this because I have abused it and it hasn't malfunctioned. Popping the camera 10 times gives you this message: please do not frequent open camera. If you're wondering if the camera retracts when it detects a fall, yes it does. Face unlock works and you can use the pop-up front-facing camera to unlock this device. It's surprisingly fast and it takes about 1.5 seconds to unlock. Now at the rear of this device, you have a quad camera setup, a flash, and a fingerprint scanner. The fingerprint scanner is fast and I have no complaints here. It's easy for your index finger to find the location of the scanner. Now let's talk about the display. The Camon 15 Premier comes with a 6.6-inch IPS LCD panel. It's a 1080 panel with a resolution of 1080p by 2340 pixels. It has 390 pixels per inch, it's a sharp display, and it has small bezels with a screen-to-body ratio of 84%. The striking thing about the display is the size. At 6.6 inches, this display is big and it has small bezels. If you're the type that likes consuming media, playing games, browsing and chatting on a big display, this is the phone to get. If you have big hands, you can get away with using just one hand, but for most people, including myself, this is a two-handed device. Luckily, with gestures and the one-hand feature, you can definitely use this device with one hand. For performance, thanks to the MediaTek Helio P35 chipset, you can play your favorite games on this device. The processor on board is a 12nm chipset. It's the same chipset you get from last year's Phantom 9, and it's fast. You get 6GB of RAM, which is impressive for a budget device. You can open up your apps in the background, switch between your favorite apps, and pick up from where you stopped without it reloading. Multitasking on this device is effortless. You can now lock apps so that when you close all the apps in the background, the apps that you're locked don't get closed. I ran Antutu benchmark test and here's the result. For Geekbench, this is the score. The Camon 15 Premier is just like a Phantom 9 with bigger display and a bigger battery, but at a much more affordable price, and so far so good, I am impressed. Thanks to the MediaTek Helio P35 chipset and the PowerVR GE8320 GPU, the Camon 15 Premier can play all your favorite games just fine. It can play titles like PUBG, Asphalt 9, Call of Duty without breaking a sweat, and with a 6.6-inch display that is big, you're going to enjoy playing games on this device. The Camon 15 Premier is shaping up to be a device for people that are on a budget and want few compromises. This device can game and it's affordable. Now, there are a lot of people out there that don't like iOS because it has a lot of bloatware, but luckily you can uninstall them or hide them. However, not all bloatwares are useless. One of my favorite bloatware that's installed on the Camon 15 Premier is Simo. Simo gives you 50 MB free data. It used to be 10 GB, but I guess things are hard right now. There's also Palm Credit that gives you quick loans. After entering my information, I was offered a loan of 13,000 naira. Call quality on this device is great. The mono speaker is loud and I didn't get any issue making or receiving calls on this device. Now let's talk about the cameras. At the front, you have a 32-megapixel pop-up camera. The front camera doesn't have a dedicated flash. Instead, it uses the display as its flash. Here are some of the pictures taken with the front-facing camera of the Camon 15 Premier. The picture is sharp and my skin tone looks accurate. When you zoom in, you can still see details. For the background, the structure and the colors of objects are maintained. The next sample is a portrait picture, and I think the camera did a good job in separating me from the background. Now, if we zoom in into my beards, the details are still retained. The front camera takes good pictures as long as there's enough light. This is a picture I took at night with the front camera using the display as the flash. As expected, the 32 megapixel sensor couldn't capture more details as there isn't enough light. Without the flash, this is what it looks like. Now, this picture was taken indoors with average lighting conditions and it looks alright. With enough light, the front camera takes amazing pictures. The next image is a tricky one because the camera is trying to capture multiple things. Zooming into my face, it did a good job with the details. I still look fresh and peng, and for the other objects in the background, granted it doesn't look sharp, but it got the colors right. And you can still see some details of the roof up there. Hello guys, so here's a video from the front-facing camera of the Camon 15 Premier. It records in 1080p 30 frames per second and it looks alright. Let me know what you guys think about the video and audio quality coming out from the front-facing camera of the Camon 15 Premier. Dynamic range, it's not too good, but it's alright for a budget phone. Moving to the rear, we have 4 cameras. The main camera is a 64 megapixel shooter. Actually, it's a 16 megapixel camera that takes 4 images, merge them into one to give you a 64 megapixel photo, resulting in a sharper and more detailed picture. You have a 5 megapixel wide angle camera, a 2 megapixel depth camera, and a QVGA sensor. The images captured with the main camera are very good. Colors look natural and sharp. This image was captured using the 64 megapixel feature and the size of this image is 14 megabytes. When you turn off this feature, the image becomes 4 megabytes and there's a slight drop in quality. The combination of 4 images merged into one does give you a sharper image and I am pleased with the results. Now here's an image of my favorite quarantine food. It looks good even though there isn't enough light in the room when I took this picture. Hello guys, so here's a video from the rear camera of the Camon 15 Premier. It shoots in 1080p 30 frames per second and it looks alright. What do you guys think about the video and audio quality coming out from the rear camera of the Camon 15 Premier? Brownie, say hello to YouTube. Do you like the Camon 15 Premier? You do? You like it? Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. Moving to the battery department, the Camon 15 Premier is powered by a 4000 mAh battery, which is decent. Obviously, this battery is going to last you the entire day. I'll be doing a battery drain test, so subscribe to my channel if you don't want to miss out on that video. So far so good, the Camon 15 Premier is shaping up to be a good replacement for the Camon 12. You get a bigger display with a higher resolution, you get a faster processor with more RAM. This is definitely a good upgrade. For the cons of this device, there isn't fast charging. You get a micro USB port instead of the micro USB Type-C port that we're accustomed to, and that's about it. So guys, this is my review of the Camon 15 Premier. It's a fantastic phone. I'll be making more videos on this device, so subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching once again, and I will see you guys soon. Valo, signing out.